I was thrilled to be one of the runners-up in this year's Women in Media Belfast bursary competition, especially after reading the entries of all the other winners. I really enjoyed writing the essay and I thought that the title was great. It gave me a lot of opportunity to talk to friends and family about what it means to be a woman in the 21st century and what the revolution actually is to each of us. So I'd like to say a huge thanks to Women in Media Belfast and Gurmil Maggot at RSC Conula, and I really look forward to seeing more of these type of competitions soon.
Hi, my name is Louise Taylor and I'm absolutely delighted to be one of the runners-up for the A Woman's Role is in the Revolution Women in Media Student Essay Competition. It was my children's father who suggested I should enter, and I just sat at the computer and it was a stream of consciousness piece and I really enjoyed writing it. Well done to the winner and well done to all the other entries, and thank you so much to the judges. Thanks.
Gurmil Magov to Women in Media Belfast and RSC Conula for this great opportunity. I really enjoyed writing the essay and I'm so pleased to be chosen as one of the runners-up. Congratulations to all the other winners and entrants, and thanks to everyone involved for the fantastic talk.
Jadeve, and we're here today, myself and Amanda Ferguson from Women in Media Belfast, and myself here in RSC Conilla with Aoife Burke, the winner of the Women in Media Belfast and RSC Conilla Prize for the inaugural bursary. And the essay that Aoife wrote was based on the theme, A Woman's Role is in the Revolution. An excellent essay, and if anyone hasn't had the chance to read it yet, you can simply click the link in this post and you'll be able to read it for yourself and see the incredible quality and interest and take on that theme that Aoife took. So we're delighted here at RC Conilla to be sponsoring this prize, and I'm equally delighted that Aoife is a young woman studying in Galway, and that hopefully this will be the start of her writing career, perhaps for future. We'll maybe see it in a few years to come.
Congratulations, Aoife, from myself and from Alison and Patricia, Margaret and Claina and everybody at the James Connolly Centre, everybody at Women in Media. We were really delighted with the response that we had to the writing competition, and we picked you as our overall winner because the content of your essay was brilliant. It was really sort of looking into the challenges that women face in society and some really sort of up-to-date modern issues that are impacting women. What was it that inspired you to enter the competition in the first place?
Well, I just saw it on Twitter, and I thought the kind of title of the theme really struck me, of A Woman's Role is in the Revolution, because I think kind of historically and even now we associate the term like a woman's role with a very kind of conservative, restrictive idea, like a woman's role is in the kitchen, a woman's role is in the home, or whatever else. And I think it can kind of be, there's a certain resistance to that, of thinking, okay, no, there's no woman's role, you know, a woman can do whatever she wants. But I think that kind of framing it in that way and thinking, actually, is there something that does kind of unify women throughout history that kind of has been woman's role and will continue to be woman's role? And I think when we actually kind of ask that question, it's really clear that that is resistance to the oppression of women, and that that is something that actually has kind of always unified women, and is the one thing where I think it's actually appropriate to kind of use that phrase, because it resonates so much with the experience of womanhood always, and you know, until really things are equal. So I think that really the title of the theme was what really inspired me to enter and kind of inspired the content of the essay.
Very good. And what would you view your role in the revolution as?
A small one. I think it can be overwhelming with any kind of massive social issue like that, when we think of gender equality that is, you know, pretty much always existed, and it's hard to imagine it not existing. But I think it's always kind of good to frame it as like that you're just one drop in a wave or an ocean that's moving towards a better change, you know, and to recognize that it's never going to be one individual's role, and the responsibility is never going to be on one person. So it's about really embracing that idea of like collectivity, and that you're just a cog in the machine that's hopefully moving us in the right direction, and that whatever kind of small or big things you can do as a part of that is gonna help that. But it's never going to be an individualistic thing. It's always about everyone together, I think.
Very good. And where were you when you found out that you had won the bursary prize?
I was in the car with my mom. I just looked at my email. I was like, oh. But yeah, I was delighted. I started laughing. I was like, I can't believe that. But yeah, I was absolutely thrilled.
obviously women in media, we're very keen on highlighting the sort of voices of women and representation of women in the media, which is why we wanted to give voice in the student writing competition. Do you think it's important, and would you encourage others to get involved in similar initiatives in the future, Aoife?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think especially for women, it's really easy to be stuck in the mindset of like someone else could say it better, someone else could do this better than me, and then less qualified, less informed men come out and say it for you. And I think even for this, like I was very much like, oh, is this just a load of nonsense that I'm writing in here? You know what I mean? And I think it's so easy to doubt yourself. And I think we're kind of conditioned to think that like, you know, we're not really the ones who are supposed to be speaking out, and we're not really the ones who are supposed to have a voice. And I think that just having kind of faith in yourself to think, you know, I have the right to have my voice heard as much as anyone else, you know, and obviously everything I'm going to say is just my opinion, you know, no one's going to know all the answers, but I think it's just really empowering to recognize that we have value in what we have to say. And I think that that's something that's not always drilled into young women, especially. I think kind of can have this idea that they're just not really supposed to be heard. And so I think things like this are just so great because it can really give people a chance to say, sure, look, I'll just give it a go. And then to really, in my case, I was really chuffed to be like, oh, maybe it wasn't a load of nonsense.
Very good.
Yeah.
And you're sort of approaching the end of your uni time. What are your plans for what you want to do next? And do you think you'll do any more writing?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I've been involved in a couple of writing things so far. I'm writing with Gay Community News at the minute, and that's been a really great experience. I write for their website once a week. So yeah, I think I probably will continue to do a bit of writing. I mean, I'm nearly graduating, but that doesn't mean I know what the hell I'm going to do afterwards. But yeah, but I hope that I will always continue to do some bit of writing, because especially in the last year, I've kind of gotten into it and really enjoyed that.
That's brilliant. Well, again, on behalf of all of us, congratulations. Very well done. And we'll hope to speak to you again soon.
So just on behalf of everyone here at RSE Connolly, Aoife, a huge congratulations, a massive congratulations, and thank you so much for entering the competition.